am going to be reviewing ANTONYM Cosmetics. They are a cruelty-free, natural, certified organic brand that I discovered through Instagram, and they were kind enough to send me some products for me to try out on camera for you guys. And I have to say, I absolutely love how my face looks with their products. I will definitely give you guys my thoughts on this once I am done putting everything on. Okay, so my face is breaking out like crazy. I'm getting like tiny little red bumps on my forehead. Luckily, it's only on my forehead. It's not anywhere else. Well, actually, I'm lying. I do have one here on my neck. But that is why I'm going to try out the ANTONYM Cosmetics today. They sent me some products and I am so glad they did, because I think it came just on time when I need to give my skin a break from the traditional Sephora foundations that we see, you know, Becca and Tarte, Too Faced, all of those brands, which I have been using every day for work. But since I got fired, hey, I don't need to put on foundation anymore. Not every day. Yay for me. So I'm gonna try out their baked foundation, their baked blush, their liner, and their lip pencil. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use a little bit of moisturizer to hydrate my skin before I start the whole thing, so I will be right back. To be honest with you guys, I've never used a powder foundation before. Look at the compact though. It is wood, it has a mirror, and it is magnetized, so it shuts itself. There's no need for your nails to go digging into anywhere. And I love the marble effect that is on it. Pretty cool, right? Because I've never used a powdered foundation before, I'm just gonna treat it like a regular foundation, but obviously use a brush instead of a beauty blender to apply. Well, actually, let me see. Oh, it is on my face. Well, actually, let me see how it would react to the beauty blender. I mean, it's on there really well. So I'm just gonna go ahead and try half of my face with the beauty blender and then the other half with a proper foundation brush or a powder brush. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that onto my beauty blender and just start pressing that on my face. Okay, so this is definitely gonna be a little bit darker than my own skin color, but obviously I'm gonna drag it down my neck so that it can all match. It's actually covering really well. I'm with the beauty blender, so I'm pleasantly surprised that it's working really well with the beauty blender, because I'm not a fan of using brushes. I feel like the beauty blender is always just a little bit quicker. So you can definitely see the difference. Obviously this is much more darker than my own skin tone, but I am gonna drag it down my neck. But I do love the texture of the powder. It's really finely milled, so I can feel it's just not sinking into my skin. It's like a beautiful thin layer onto my skin, so I really like that. I really like the color of it. When I'm tan, this is definitely gonna match my tan skin a lot more. I love the coverage of it. I think it looks really natural and light without it looking cakey and powdery at all, like whatsoever. It doesn't look cakey at all. Okay, so now I'm going to use the number 5 Ilia brush, and we're going to try that out on the other side of my face. Okay, yeah, so right away I can tell it's not picking up as much product, so it's not giving me the same amount of coverage. I think I definitely like the application better with the beauty blender or beauty sponge, whatever you are in the mood for using. I think that this side looks a little bit more even than this side because the brush isn't covering the same amount. So I'm just gonna go in with the beauty blender and just go over any little spots that I think need some more coverage. Definitely the nose area didn't do well with the brush. I really like the coverage of it. I think it looks natural. I think it's perfect for those days that you don't want to wear too much makeup, but you definitely want to go a little bit more matte. Now I'm going to use the baked blush, which is in the color Copper. Is marbleized as well. I love that effect. It looks really pretty, and there's specks of gold in there, and then a very warm terracotta color. So I think this might be good even for bronzing my face up. So I'm just gonna see how that goes. I'm gonna use this Morphe brush. It's the MB25, something like that. So I'm just gonna go in and pick up a little bit because I feel like this is gonna be really pigmented if it's like the powder. So I'm gonna tap that off. Ugh! Okay. Yeah, that is very pigmented. Ay, Jesus! I really like the color. I think it's a perfect color for my skin tone, and it goes really well with this foundation because it's a bit of a warmer color and more peachy orangey, which I think suits my skin color better. I don't really like putting red or pink on my face, really. And it does have a bit of a shimmer. I don't know if you guys can tell. Got some a little bit on my neck as well. So I think with this, you definitely need to add a little bit and then layer over the top if you want to add more depth to your face, but I think I definitely don't need to add any more. Okay, so now on to the pencil. What's really interesting about this is that it has a sharpener on one end, like that. So if I wanted to sharpen the end, I could just go in and start sharpening the end. How cool is that? And then you've got your point. So I'm thinking I'm also gonna use this on my eyebrows as well as my eyes because I don't have any brow products from them. So obviously, okay, I'm gonna do this really, really softly and lightly so that I can then just blend it out with the spoolie. I'm barely touching the brow. I'm just lightly swiping it over. So I'm just gonna go in with this clean spoolie. And I'm just going to really work that into the brow. And just to add some color to my lids, I'm gonna go in with that same blush and I'm gonna add a little bit into the crease of my eye. Look how pretty that looks. How beautiful does that look? I'm just gonna go in with my finger actually and press some more onto the lid because I love how that looks. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with that same pencil again and I'm just going to line my upper lash and my lower lash and let's see how it performs. And last but not least is their lipstick, and this is a certified natural lipstick pencil. Very creamy. It feels really hydrating. I really love the color. It's like my color but better. I'm actually gonna go ahead and put some of the blush onto my lips to give it a bit of a metallic look. So one of the best parts about this brand is that they are cruelty-free, natural, and they are certified Leaping Bunny, which means that they are not tested on any animals, which is what I go for when I'm looking for a new brand to use or to collaborate with. That is very, very, very important to me that they are cruelty-free. Okay, so now that I am completely done with everything, I have to say I really like the look of my skin with the powder on my face because it doesn't look cakey and it doesn't look oily, but it does look glowy, and I feel like I don't have a lot on my skin, which is really, really nice. Usually when I wear a foundation, I feel that there's a liquid foundation and then I have to set it, so I have like 2 layers of things. With this, I have the 1 layer of powder, and I love the blush. For me, it works like a bronzer as well. I love the color of it. It goes really well with the powder. And I love that I could use it for my lids. I love the color on my lids. And I also set the lipstick with the same powder to make it a little bit more of a what is that called? A metallic lip. I really enjoy using the same product in different ways because I think it minimizes the amount of makeup you have to take with you when you travel, or if you're going to work, or if you're just simply trying to downsize on your makeup. I literally used 4 products for this. I don't have mascara on, but I could definitely put some lashes on and all that, but I'm not gonna bother doing that because I love the way it looks without it. I really like this, the pencil. It's in the color Black Noir, and I love that it comes with the sharpener on one end because it makes it really easy to sharpen whenever you actually, it really makes it easy to sharpen the pencil whenever you need it, and it's right there on the actual pencil, so it's easy not to get or not to lose and not lose track of if you are traveling. I really like the lipstick as well. It is hydrating and it has a nice opaque look to it, but I don't like necessarily having like a shiny lip, which is why I put on the powder over it, and I really like the look of it. I did use the same pencil for my brows, which I never would use black, but I think it looks really good because if you blend it out enough with a clean spoolie, you end up with a very natural looking brow. I love that they are natural, certified organic, Leaping Bunny certified, which is super important if you are looking for cruelty-free items and you really want to make sure that it is cruelty-free. Always look for the Leaping Bunny certified logo on the product to make sure that it is actually cruelty-free, because it's not fair for animals to suffer for us to try to look better or to try products that, you know, aren't necessarily good for you anyway. And I'm going to challenge myself to use only these products for the next couple of days just to see how my skin reacts. You can definitely follow me on my Instagram at @esthertanyahidon. And that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I am on a roll with these videos and I'm really enjoying the time I have. Please give this video a thumbs up because you know that really helps me, and drop a comment down below on what you guys want to see next, what you think of these products, if you have ever tried ANTONYM Cosmetics, and that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next video, which will be very soon. Mwah.